Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies and gents, got some things we need to talk about today. We're not going to talk about the mortgages just yet, but what I will tell you, give you a little heads up so that you'll know in advance what you need to do, because a lot of y'all just don't know what to do. Okay, we're going to show this guy right here. His name is Rob Gibson. Okay, I don't know him. There's his name right there, Ron Gibson. Okay, another one of them Rons. Anyway, I don't know him. Don't know who he is, but he says a couple of things that I give him a little bit of credit for saying, but hold on, we're not going to talk about him just yet. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. A lot of people talking about this, a lot of people talking about that. Y'all hear them, this and that? People just talking and talking and talking, and they're not showing anybody any laws. Now, he's doing a seminar. Now, if you've ever been to one of my historical seminars, because there won't be any more seminars, people, so it's all history. If you've ever been to one of mine, you see that there's a projector or there's a screen or there's something up there where I'm showing you the law, and I'm also handing out the document so that you have a copy of the law. Why? Because knowledge is power! Okay? So, I'm going to tell you something that all of you may not understand until you listen. What is the most powerful man in the world? That's right, a black man with an education. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better informed you are, and the better you will be able to make good decisions. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody who has knowledge make good decisions. A lot of people have knowledge, but they're stupid. Oh, did you just say people can be stupid and be intelligent at the same time? You better believe it. You better believe it. For the majority of this world, understand this group calling themselves the enlightened ones or the illumination naughty. Okay? They're naughty. They're naughty. That's why they're illuminated, because they're naughty. We're highlighting their naughtiness. Okay, the Illuminati. They are said to be enlightened. They are said to know more than everybody else, but look at all the stupid things they do. Ladies and gentlemen, every TV show I watch now has gay people in it. Either women kissing each other or men kissing each other. Okay? Go back in the 90s. Yeah, right. Go back in the 80s. Oh, please. Go back in the 50s and 60s and see if somebody wasn't getting arrested and the entire network wasn't being shut down. Now, people are going to say, well, you have no tolerance for... Excuse me. Out of all of you, I'm the only one who can talk like this, because I used to live a lifestyle similar to that. So yes, I can say hands down that book should not be on television. They're teaching that to your kids. You need to monitor the TV shows that you're letting your kids watch, because that's the junk they want to slowly put that into our environment, slowly put that into our atmosphere, slowly indoctrinate us into that. Why? Because they want to make us think that stuff is okay. This is not an opinion. I believe in equality for everybody. But there is a limit to equality. For instance, did you notice that there is usually a men's restroom and a women's restroom? Well, according to their equality, a man should be able to go into the woman's restroom and do his business, and a woman into a man's restroom and do their business while both are in the same restroom. Because there's no more gender equality anymore. People say, no, that's different. That's not gender equality. It's gender equality when they are allowed to do stuff like, no. Gender equality means you respect that gender. That female things are for female persons. And male things are for male persons. That's why when you go into a department store, pay attention. There's a men's section, a women's section, and a children's section. They're divided that way on purpose. Equality doesn't mean that every single thing on this planet is equal. With men, if one man has the right, then all men have that right. If one woman has the right, then all women have that right. They understood that when they wrote the dumb Constitution. That's right, I said dumb, because those were some of those dumb, intelligent men. They understood that. We're going to show you something. Give me a second. I need to show you something. Let me show you something. Okay, we're not going to talk about this one right here. We're going to go to this right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the California A statute. California A. Now, what I want to do, because this is not the actual statute that I was looking for. I now have to put you all on pause, okay? I have to put you guys on pause because I have to find it. 1 second. Move out of the way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I typed in is only uppercase or capital letters with no distinction in typeface or font, and will be recognized. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. This is going to be for the state of California. Let you know where I got this from. We got this from the laws you did not know exist. In the laws you didn't know exist. You can find this at the SATCOM website. Now, I want you to understand something because many of you guys are misunderstanding. We told many of you that the information on the SATCOM website is taken from all over the net. We just put it in one central location so that you can have access to it instead of going from one site to the next site to the next site to the next site. It's all in one central location, and we categorized it as best we could because we're not going to spend a lot of time on those documents. So we just put them there for your benefit, free of charge. I was just talking to one of the SATCOM commissioners today, and we were discussing something, and he mentioned to me, he says, you know, that's what I appreciate about the SATCOM site. I said, what? He says, the fact that you ain't got to sign up for no membership. I mean, you just log on and you just click and go wherever you want. You don't have to become a member, and nobody's trying to get money out of you because it's that time of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the whole point. SATCOM is not here to rob Peter, Paul, John, Bobby, Mary, Ann, and Antoinette. We're not here to take money from them or from you. That's why we're constantly adding to the packages at SATCOM, but not here to talk about that just yet, okay? Prior to 1999, in the state of Texas, ladies and gentlemen, this was the code. Characters print acceptable in names for corporations. Entity names must consist of letters in a Roman alphabet, Arabic numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0, and certain symbols capable of being reproduced in a standard English typewriter or a combination thereof. See, only uppercase or capital, look at how it's spelled, not an A, but an O, letters with no distinction as to the typeface or font will be recognized. Okay. Did they change that, ladies and gentlemen? Now, notice this. These symbols can be used in the name. Okay? But I want you to pay attention. Only uppercase or capital letters with no distinction in typeface or font may be recognized. So, some of you guys are saying it wrong. You're talking, all caps name, all caps name, all caps name. That's all you sing. That's all you say all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not about the all caps name. Then what's it about? What's it about? What's it about? Shut up! What's it about? I said shut up. Okay, what's it about? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's about. Right here. There's the California code. Each one of y'all have a code too. Business entity names. California code, administration. That's right. It's an administrative agency. The Secretary of State. Business entity names. You see it right there in front of you. Now let's scroll on down. Go ease on down the road. Ease on. I'm sorry. Anyway, section 21,000. Rules of general application. General. Does anybody know what general means? Well, it means it covers everything. General. That's why Congress and General Assembly means all of them together. You know, the general rules of the court. Meaning encompassing all of the rules. General. Attorney General in charge of all the other attorneys. Yeah, General. General in the military. He's in charge of all the people underneath him. He's General. Okay. You guys know that. You should know that already. Business entity names must use the English alphabet or Arabic numerals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. And commas, gotta have the commas. Anyway, or symbols as listed in section 21,002, which is right below here. Okay. Anyway, or a combination thereof. Says pretty much just what Texas says, doesn't it? Show enough, show does, Shogun. Anyway, except as provided in section 21,003B for the purposes of determining whether a proposed name is the same, deceptively similar to, or substantially the same as, or distinguishable from an existing name, letters of the English alphabet shall not be interpreted as Roman numerals and will not be considered to have numeric values, such as the Roman numeral 5, the V and the 1. Can't use it, okay? For the purposes of determining whether the proposed name is the same as, deceptive, similar to, or substantially the same as, or distinguishable from an existing name, no distinction between upper and lowercase letters, typeface, or font will be recognized. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, did y'all see what they said here? Let's make it larger so you can see it. Wikipedia! Cheetah! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Upper and lowercase letters, typeface, or font will not be recognized. They will not recognize distinctions. So that's why when you fill out the papers, you can put it in lowercase letters. But I specifically went down to the county recorder's office and told them they could put the corporation in uppercase letters, but they needed to put my name in lowercase letters, and they almost had a hissy fit. The reason why is because when you give it to them, upper lowercase, they don't care of the font or the stature of the word, if it's in upper or lowercase letters. They're automatically going to put it in uppercase letters. So they don't say anymore it must be in all capital letters. Before it used to say that. Now it just says that they won't recognize the distinctions. You cannot give it a distinction. You cannot have the name Bob and Tom and have Bob all capital letters and Tom all lowercase letters being the name of your corporation. You can do that on your billboard. You can do that on your letterhead, but you will not be able to do that with the Secretary of State. That lets you know that the all caps name, and we need to stop saying all caps name. We need to say the name representing a corporate entity or the name in all capital letters as indicated by the Secretary of State. Because this is their manual that they're following. This is not yours. So according to the Secretary of State, pay attention. When the name is in all capital letters, it represents a corporation. It doesn't matter how the person presented the paperwork, their rules, their style manual says that it must be in all capital letters. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? That's the first thing. Now let's get that one out of the way. I did a couple of the ones on business. See, Alex Padilla. Padilla? Padilla! Oh God, Alex! Okay, it's the same information we just went over. Okay, I opened up several because I closed it up and I didn't mean to close it up. Let's see, what's this one? Examples. You see how it says the Flower Shop Incorporated? The Flower Shop Incorporated. Now, notice you see how flowers here and flowers here are not deceptively similar each other, but do not require consent. So it's telling you how you can go about getting another name. You know, if you want to use somebody else's name. Okay, I gotta go ahead. Let's see. Not deceptive. Rise. Writing instructions for special equestrians. And Rise Incorporated. Two different, see the periods? Two different words. Not deceptively. Blah, 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 blah. That's why we can use SATCOM. SATCOMM. Distinctively different from SATCOM. SATCOM. Okay, that's that. Let's close that down. Let's get back to good old Ron here.
I can. In this instance, I went to the Secretary of State Corporations Division website to where the registered names, corporate names are registered, and I went down to the G's. And when I got to the G's, then I took a picture of it, printed it out, and there was no Ronald Clinton Gibson. You with me so far?
Now let me tell you what he's saying he did. A lot of these guys are getting up there telling people they don't need a driver's license. Okay, you drive without a license or some form of ID, you're gonna end up having your car taken. Sorry, it's just the police have been instructed to do that. They know it violates your rights, but they can't have you interfering with their system of commerce. What we suggest that you do, those of us who have known about this for years, is basically put on the back of your car near the license plate, not for hire, okay, and consumer goods, okay? So watch this. We're going to do the not for hire. Yeah, I can do it on, is it this one or this one? This one. We're going to do not for hire. N-O-T, you know, the, hey, look, somebody's got the stickers. Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there was a young man who played in the TV series Spencer for Hire, and I liked his acting. I actually liked the TV series Spencer for Hire, but he ended up dying of cancer while the show was airing. And I felt very hurt by that because I liked the actor. So when I said not for hire, that came back to me. Oh, look at this. Avoid traffic tipping with a not for hire defense. Somebody's been paying attention to the videos back in 2011, 2012. Okay? Pay attention so that you understand. You don't need to spew all of this. You see it on taxis all the time. Not for hire. I didn't even know there was a television program not for hire. Oh well, whatever. And we don't want you guys to fall for this stupid stuff with these guys claiming all of that. Just print it up on your printer, okay? And if you want to laminate it, laminate it. Do a laminated card, put it on your printer, and that's it. And go on about your business. Not for hire, consumer goods. Okay, let's do. I put MM. Sorry. Get back. See the difference? Consumer goods versus capital goods. Goods bought and used by consumers rather than by manufacturers and producing other goods. Okay. Consumer use, consumer goods. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have to check something because we're going to give you a little more of a definition of consumer goods and consumer use. Move out of the way. Hold on. Sorry, I had to get the wording correct and I had to do some more research. Been working on a lot of stuff since I put y'all on hold because y'all deserve to be on hold because, you know, y'all was just on hold. Okay, let's do it the correct way. Okay, what you're going to do, just so that you understand, if you were me, you're going to put non-consumer goods, not for hire. Now, I don't care about durable consumer goods. See, examples of consumer durable goods include automobiles, books, household goods, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Non-consumer goods, say consumer durable goods. It includes automobiles. Non-durable goods are soft goods. Consumables are the opposite of durable goods. See, non-durable goods. So yours is consumer durable goods. Okay. Private goods. It's in the law. There's a video out there that explains this to all of you. Okay. What are some examples of non-consumable goods? No, non-consumer goods is what we're talking about. Dictionary definition. One who squanders or wastes, a non-consumer. Agent, noun for consume. In economic sense, one who uses up goods or articles opposite of a producer. From 1745, consumer goods is attested from 1890. And U.S. Consumer Price Index calculated in 1919, tracking the changes in the prices paid by urban consumers. I'm urban, you all. Okay, basically the issue is not for hire, non-commercial use, and consumer durable goods. That's what I do. That's what I'm going to be doing. Haven't done it yet. I'm about to put it on my car. Not going to put it in huge letters because I don't need it to be in huge letters. Don't need it to be in really fine print, but it needs to be there. Okay? So that they see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is this issue with people wanting a way out and they're willing to try everything and anything. Stop it! That's right, you heard me. I said stop it right there. People like this, I don't know this man. People like this, I don't know these people, you all. I can't tell you whether to listen to them or not. I'm not advocating for him. It's just some of the things he says is accurate. Some of the stuff he's saying is not quite so accurate. Just because it worked for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody else. Okay? People really need to get that understanding. What may work for one person is not going to work for everyone else. But I do like the fact that people are still spewing out that sovereign junk. Leave that stuff alone. Stop saying all caps name. Okay? Say, according to the Secretary of State for whatever state you're in, when the name is placed in all capital letters, according to their style manual, that's to signify a corporation registered with the Secretary of State. I've gone online, watch this. Now you guys are gonna like this because we just gonna type it in. Save all survivors, or save our survivors, sorry. SOSCA, and we're gonna go to the business portal. That's what it's called, business portal in California. It's called business portal. Okay, see, business entities. So this is the same place you go to do the UCC filing. Okay, hold on. Just gonna show y'all. We're gonna do a search for a business entity. Okay, so we're gonna go business entity, and it should take us to its portal. But I know, especially when you do UCC, it's gonna take you to the portal. Alex Padilla, there he is, y'all. Alex, what up, Alex? What up, dog? Anyway, be 1 second. Business search. Tips for searching. We're going to search for corporation name. Okay? Because it got an asterisk. So with the asterisk, we got to do something. So asterisk, and we're going to go EEON. Eon! And we're going to do search. Let's see if he is this. California search updates and reflect the work process through Friday, December 8th. Okay, thank you. 10 entities. Oh God, there are no corporations with my name. And you're gonna do the same thing. And you're gonna take a photo of this page to show that there's no entity in that state, that you're not licensed or registered with the state. You're gonna take your, pay attention, resignation of registered agent, and you're going to attach it to this. You get a ticket, you're still going to write void after your signature. It doesn't have to be in large letters, it just has to be on the ticket. So when you write your signature, just write VOID. Give it back to the officer. You're going to put your signature on there. Don't just write out the signature A, B, C, D, E, F, G in letters. Just go ahead and sign. It's okay. And then put the word void next to your signature. People, that's called disaffirmance. There's no way they can get around that. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, let me explain. Real simply, real basic. It's not complicated. But too many of you guys are thinking that the government is trying to harm you. I just talked with someone the other day and he explained to me that everybody should know that the government has been put in place to help you. You just have to learn how to maneuver within the system. Sorry, it was the same SATCOM member that I was just talking about that came up in the conversation. He remembered that from a while ago when I said that on video, that the government is not there to harm you. But they are harming us. No, those are different factions. Remember, the government is so divisive and split up, and there are so many different agencies that they don't all follow script, including some of these judges. Okay? But for the most part, you do your part, the government will work with you. Like I said, people, I know it's long and arduous, but trust me, what we're doing with the birth certificates, I promise you, you will find it to be extremely beneficial. Okay? That's all we needed to do was have the affidavit on record. Doesn't matter the state. We just need to have it on record that you are the controller of that entity. Now we're going to start giving some of you some guidance with the UCC forms, but you need to be patient. We'll be doing that video shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, this was just going to be a brief description on the all caps name, driver's licenses, whether you need one or not. No, you don't need a driver's license. You just need to have an ID on you. In a moment, SATCOM will be producing identifications, okay, that people can carry. It will not be like those other identifications you see everybody else carrying around that amount to nothing. Okay? These identifications will be founded under law, under statute. That's what you all don't get. Those agencies that produce identifications, they follow a statute, they follow a law. They are not the only ones who get to produce identification. Okay? They're not the only ones who get to produce that. So, what we're going to do is the machine that we are looking for costs pretty close to $6,000. We could get that now, but I'd rather have the staff trained to operate such a thing than to be spending have such an expense. Yes, we could buy a cheaper brand, we could buy a cheaper item, but we wouldn't get the quality we need. And we're looking for quality. Remember, reliability, honesty, integrity, and quality. We're looking for quality because that's what you all deserve. Now, I've already told the staff at SATCOM, made it quite clear to everybody that you are our people. We are here for you. Those of you who are SATCOM clients, pay attention. EON and SATCOM are not the same thing. EON only references people to SATCOM, but SATCOM does not reference anyone to EON. You will never see that happen because that's not the way it's designed. But SATCOM is there for the people. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. Mr. Spock! Okay? So, that you know, that's what we're here to do. Now we're going to go ahead and shut this video off because I think we gave you the information that you need. Driver's license, how to put the little sticker on your car. Even if your automobile is registered, it's okay. You're not trying to avoid registration. You're just trying to avoid them saying that you're a corporation and you're an agent for the agency. That's why you keep your notice of resignation of agency. Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to send it to the Secretary of State. The law does not require you to have proof that you sent it to the Secretary of State. Pay attention. The law does not require you to have proof you sent it to the Secretary of State. So go get your resignation of registered agent form for your state, fill it out, send it to the Secretary of State. If you want to backdate it to the last 10 years ago, that's up to you. That's your choice. We can't tell you what to do. If you want to say you sent it to the Secretary of State 10 years ago, then that's up to you. But if you're going to do that, you're going to have to change the dates, the revision dates when it was revised and when they added this and added that. You got to change all of that junk. So I'd go ahead and make it your own, but be careful. And that's that, people. And you put on the back of your car, not for hire, for non-commercial use, consumer durable goods. Just that simple. You don't have to put nothing else. You don't have to put no statute. You don't have to put no code. because the taxi cab drivers don't put codes when they put not for hire. Look at the buses. Look at their front door. You'll see it says not for hire on some of the buses that do not transport people. You'll even see another bus saying out of service. Imagine that. Out of service. Anybody ever tried that one? Like I said, people, all of the remedies are right there in front of you every single day. You don't need to sit up there and watch everybody else in their grandfather's video. Okay? There are too many people out there doing videos now who, look, I don't know about this gentleman here. I can't vouch for him. But what I can tell you is there are a lot of people out there doing videos. And how can we trust them? Okay? How can we trust any of these people? Have they given us any type of history? Okay? Have they given us any type of history, any type of prior proof of anything to know anything? Now, what I will tell you is this gentleman, this is not the whole conversation. This is only 6 minutes of the conversation. But as you see, he's not showing them anything. He's just talking. Okay? So throughout the whole conversation, he's just talking, but that's 6 minutes. This is not, let me prove it to you so that you get it. Somebody has broke down the talks, because here's another one. It's got 11,000 views. It's called So You Think You Own the Land, right? Huh? Huh? Ha ha ha! See, huh? Okay. With that being the case, no, I don't care. Wait a minute.
Allison Elder with Elder
By the way, you see how when it does that, you have to go forward and then backwards, because now YouTube wants you to listen to the whole thing. To get past that advertisement, you click forward and then you click back and it'll go right to the video. Okay? YouTube wants you to listen to all of them commercials for 1 minute long, 2 minutes long, 3 minutes long. I'm sorry that some of y'all have to go through that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is his entire conversation for just one segment of the seminar that he did. It is 120 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an hour and 20 minutes long. Okay? So somebody just took a snippet. But this is only 8 minutes. Let's go here for a second. Let's go here for just a second. Okay? We're only going to go there for a second. I'm just trying to prove a point, y'all. Now watch this change. Watch me get a commercial. And I hope I'm not right. I hope I'm wrong. Watch me get a commercial. Come on, commercial. Come on, spinning. No commercial. It went right to the video. So let's do this. Let's do this. Gotta wait for it to spin up. See? Talking. I'm looking for in the background if we're gonna find any of him showing people anything. Okay.
And so they did it tied directly.
Ladies and gentlemen, as y'all know, I can talk. I've been talking for 33 minutes. But you notice in those 33 minutes, I'm showing you what I'm talking about. So, again, I don't know this gentleman. I can't speak positive or negative of him. I do know that when I listen to him, this is a part 2. Then I guess there's part 3, part 4, part 5. I do know that what I did listen to regarding the driver's license issue, most of it was accurate. Okay? Most of it was accurate. But, again, they should be showing us the information, not just talking. That's my problem. So you have to figure out who you're going to listen to. I'm not saying don't listen to him, because I haven't listened to him. I cannot vouch for this person, nor can I contradict him or say anything negative about him, because I don't know. But I'm telling all of you, stop listening to just anybody. He's not just anybody. Like I said, what he said was accurate. Stop listening to just anybody. Listen to the people who are showing you what they're talking about. You guys take a look at all the videos. I continue to show you what I'm talking about. Continue to take you. Oh, we got one more thing. One more thing. One more thing. But you said that a while ago. You better believe it. We got one more thing. We got to go down to a law. That's practicing law section. Give me a second. Not looking. Those are Texas cases. I don't care about that. No, that's Texas still. Practice of law is a common right. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for the jurisdiction. I'll jurisdiction from the Matrix. Okay. No, I'm not looking for that. That was almost it, but that's still traffic court. I'm looking for, there's a, give me 1 second. No, we got, no state shall convert a right to a privilege. I'm having somebody work on a case and having them do most of the background for the case, but I'm pointing him to the laws you did not know exist. And there's a particular law that he is going to be pointed to. No person except those hereinafter expressly exempt shall drive a motor vehicle upon the highways of the state unless such a person has a valid license as an operator, a commercial operator, or a chauffeur. Okay, those are who must have a driver's license. Okay, regular person doesn't need, because the roads are public. Free access, equal access. They cannot convert a right to a privilege, i.e., making it mandatory that you have a license. This is the Judiciary Act. This is not what I want. And give me a second. I got to find the section I want. There it is. This is the section I'm looking for. This is not the actual section I'm looking for, but these are the case laws. I have it right underneath the Judiciary Act. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. I think this is the section I want. Pay attention. It is impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's just impossible. I'm sorry. It is impossible to prove jurisdiction exists without a substantial nexus with the state. In other words, a connection, a contract, something binding the party to the state, such as a voluntary subscription to license. When you voluntarily obtain a license when you don't need one, okay, all jurisdictional facts supporting the claim that supposed jurisdiction exists must appear on the record of court. Okay, you need to have some sort of a contract with the state. That's why you void out the ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, to this day, my IDs have my name with the word void on it that I get from the state. The word void is right after my signature because they don't look. They're going to start looking now that I did the video. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I put out a video and next thing you know, things start to change. Because when I tell you their secrets, they figure out ways to stop you from getting around their stupidity. Okay? It's not my fault. Just not my fault, y'all. This thing is lawyer dude. So I'm going to go here in a second, y'all, because I want to see. I want to see if that still exists. Where a person is not at the time a licensee, neither the agency nor any official has any jurisdiction of said person to consider or make an order. One ground as to what want of jurisdiction was, the accused was not a licensee and was not claiming that he was. Okay, California cases, people. You have to be a licensee in order for them to have jurisdiction. There has to be some sort of a contract between you and them. Okay? Yeah, I know. Said I was going to go a moment ago and said I was only going to show y'all one more thing. But I told y'all this is not about, that site doesn't exist anymore. Said it can't even be found. So that lawyer dude, let's see if we can just find lawyer dude. Nope, lawyer dude is gone, y'all. The thrill is gone. Lawyer dude is gone away. You're gonna be sorry someday. BB King, Fats Domino, both gone, y'all. What's this world coming to? When you got both BB King and Fats Domino both gone. Fundamentals and illusions. Okay. How to talk in court, making objections and answering them. Oh no! Document templates for court filings. Okay, so there you go. I took y'all to some place where y'all can get some more research done. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. I gotta go now. Have a good day, everybody. See ya!